everyone, welcome back to the class. This is me, Deepa, your computer teacher. I hope you all are fine at your home. Let's start today's class. Before starting today's class, let's take a quick recap of the previous class.
Good morning everyone. As you know that our chapter number 9 starting QBasic is going on. So let's quickly revise all the things which we have done in our previous class. In our previous class we learned what is a programming language. Programming language is a language made up for computers. Then we learned something about QBasic. As we know that QBasic is a simple yet powerful programming language which can be used to make programs to solve problems and draw graphics. This is the editor of QBasic, and these are the actions which we can perform with the help of QBasic editor. To save a file, we have to click on File and then Save option. To open a file, we have to click on File and then Open. To get the new file, we have to click on File tab and New option we have to choose. To print a file, Print option is available in File tab. To copy the text, Copy and Paste, which is available in Edit menu. Move the text, Edit menu, Cut and Paste option. Run the program, it means the execution of program. Run, Start, and exit from the editor. File menu, option is Exit. Next we learn about variables. What is variable? A variable is a memory location whose contents keep on changing during the working of a program. We have two types of variables, numeric variable and string variable. Numeric variable used to store numeric constant like x equal to 10. It means the value of x is 10 and it is a numeric variable because 10 is a number. Our second type is string variable. String variable ends with $sign. This is the $sign and stores string and stores string constants. And $equal to computer. Here computer is written between these two double quotes. It means computer will understand this thing, this word as a string. All these things we have learned in our previous class. Now let's start today's class. Chapter number 9, starting QBasic. Today we will learn constant. As you know that variable is the memory location and the value of variable can be changed during the execution of program, but constant are different from variables. A constant is a value which remains fixed during the execution of a program. Constants are stored in variable. The value of variable can be changed, but the constant will remain fixed during the execution of program. We have two types of constant like variables, numeric constant and string constant. Numeric constant, the purpose of numeric constant is these are the numeric values on which calculation can be done. Examples are 24, 49, 100. All the numbers can be included in numeric constant. String constant, these are the string or numbers all within double quotes like this. Here in double quotes, India is here and hello is here, and both are in double quotes. It means these are the string constants. Now let's learn about operators. The operator help in building of a program. There are two types of operators, mathematical operators and relational operators. These two operators are just like as your mathematical operators which you use in your maths. First, we will learn mathematical operators. Mathematical operators are used for calculation, as you know very well. These are the symbols of operators, and you all are aware with these symbols. These symbols are known as operators, and the work is known as operation. This sign, it means this sign, this one, this, all these are known as operators, and the work which is done with these operators are known as operation. This operator is known as plus, as you know very well, and the operation is addition. Example is 2 plus 4. So this sign is known as operators, and 2 and 4 are called operands. This sign is known as minus, and the operation is subtraction. The operation of minus sign is known as subtraction. 5 minus 2, 5 is this sign. It means this minus sign is operator. 5 and 2 are called operands. This sign is known as slash. The name of this sign is slash, and the operation of this sign is division. Example is 9 divided by 3. This is known as asterisk, and the operation of this symbol is multiplication. Example is 3 multiplied with 4. Children, we use x as a multiplication sign. It is wrong. We use x as a multiplication sign because it looks like as multiply, but in computer, if you want to use multiply sign, we have to use this sign. This sign is known as asterisk, and the operation of this sign is multiplication. This sign is known as exponent, and the operation is exponential. It is just like the power sign. If I write 2 exponent 4, it means it is 2 to the power 4. It means we have to multiply 2 in 4 times. Okay, this is the power sign. These two brackets, this is your open bracket and this one is closed bracket. Open bracket and closed bracket, these are known as brackets, as you know very well, and operation is should be solved first. Here one example is there. 4 plus 6 are in bracket, in inner bracket, multiply with 2, and multiply with 2 is in outer bracket. So as I told you that brackets are solved first. So first we have to solve 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10, and then we will multiply 10 with 2. It will be 20. As you know, in your maths subject, you solve your calculations according to the BODMAS rule. So in BODMAS rule, you solve first bracket and then multiply and so on. Okay. So here I am trying to tell you that bracket, if bracket is there in your program, then first bracket will solve and then the other calculation will take place. Just look it. Just suppose I write 4 plus 6 in inner bracket. Then multiply with 2 in outer bracket. First, computer will solve 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 will be 10. 10 multiply with 2. And the sign of multiply is this. Okay. And then it will provide you 20. Okay. I hope everything is clear to you. So again, let's revise all these operators. This is plus. Operation is addition. Example, you can take any example. This is symbol of minus. Name of this symbol is minus and the operation is subtraction. 5 minus 2. This symbol is known as slash and the operation is division. 9 divided by 3. This star-like figure is known as asterisk. Operation is multiplication. Example is 2 into 4. This symbol is known as exponent. Operation is exponential. Example is this. Remember that this is power sign. If you read this equation, you have to say 2 to the power 4, where you have to multiply 2 in 4 times. These are the brackets. These brackets are also known as parentheses. Okay. And this bracket, it means these two brackets, all the brackets should solve first. Like in the example, if I want to solve this equation, first I have to solve the inner bracket. The value of these inner bracket I have to calculate. 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 will be 10. And then 10 will multiply with 2 and the answer will be 20. All these things are done with the help of computer. Next we will learn relational operators. Relational operators are used for purpose of comparison. This operator is known as equal to and the operation of this operator is assignment. Example is A equal to 3. It means here A equal to 3 means that now the value of A will be 3. Here A is the variable, as you know that A is the variable and 3 is the constant. If I write here A equal to 4, then A will be variable and 4 will be constant. So variable can be changed during the execution of program. This sign is known as greater than and the operation is comparison. All these three operators are used for comparison. A greater than 56. You can take any value to compare any other variable. This symbol is known as less than and the operation of this symbol is comparison. A less than 5 and this symbol is known as not equal to. Operation is comparison if A is not equal to 10. In this operation, you will get your answer in yes or no. It means computer will compare the value of A with 10. If the value of A is not equal to 10, it will provide you true. If it is equal to 10, then it will provide you false. It means if A is not equal to 10, it will compare and it will provide the result in yes or no form. All these three operators will give us the result in yes or no format. Now let's move towards our today's classwork. Worksheet 3, question number 1 is to save a file in QBasic editor, use the save option from the file menu. Second is constants are stored in variables. In the statement a dollar equal to Arun, dollar a is variable and Arun is a constant. The asterisk sign is called asterisk and is used for the multiplication, and exponent sign is called exponent. Sixth is the input statement accepts a value for the variable. Seventh is the text after the RAM statement is taken as a comment. Here, this don't confuse with REM, because we have the another word that is RAM, which stands for random access memory, and here it is REM, it is for remark. This statement we used in programming language to write any remark related to a particular program, and RAM is a type of memory. As you know that this is the primary memory and data is stored in this memory, which is RAM, random access memory. Worksheet number 4. These are the matchups. First question is run the program. Now we all know that to run a program we have to use run start. Variable is a memory location. Numeric variable stores the numeric constant. Print statement is used to display the result. Fifth is let statement. Let statement assign a data value to a variable. RAM statement write remarks and comments in a program. CLS statement, it is used to clear the screen. This is all about today's class. I hope you all enjoyed the class. If you have any problem, you can call me, and you have to do this work in your computer science notebook. As you complete your work, please send it to me. Please don't forget to send the work. Thank you.